Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video I discuss the magical properties, correspondences, and representations of the scallop shell. Let's do some magical crafting. I'm using my crystal grimoire journal. I designed this book to serve as a blank grimoire to fill in information as I research the crystals, stones, and minerals in my collection. I'll leave a link to this grimoire below. Each page has a space to add a picture of the item the page is focused on. I considered painting a representation of the shell, but I was concerned that the paper would not be thick enough to support watercolor paint. So I recommend using colored pencils if you decide to draw in this grimoire. But then I remembered watching a video from another witchy YouTuber who suggested using a Kodak zip to print out photos from your phone onto sticker paper. I'll link to their video below. So I took a picture of my shells and printed it out on my mobile mini photo printer. The zinc photo paper has an adhesive back, so it becomes a sticker you can pop into your grimoire. I decided to add some watercolor painted paper as a background. The information on the page starts with the name and correspondences for the scallop shell. The planetary correspondence for most shells is the moon, and the elemental correspondence is water. Scallop shells represent both beauty and travel, and therefore they correspond to the goddesses Aphrodite, Venus, Brigid, and Lakshmi, and the gods Poseidon or Neptune, and Saint James. The energy of the scallop shell is receptive, as it's shaped like a dish. It's also said to correspond both to the heart chakra and third eye chakra. Visiting the ocean is one of the most restorative things I can do to recharge my energy and focus my mind, to meditate, to raise power, and to dream about the future. So each summer I create an ocean-themed altar, decorated with shells and driftwood, seaweed, and other flotsam and jetsam from the ocean. I like to use scallop shells as offering dishes on my altar, as well as decorating them with paint, glitter, and pearls. I have a DIY craft video on decorating scallop shells, and I'll link to it below. The scallop shell has a long history as a magical symbol, and it represents many things. First is birth and fertility. Birth and fertility is associated with the scallop shell, and it's shown in ancient art and Renaissance paintings of Venus, the Roman goddess of fertility and love. Rebirth. This familiar seashell has sacred meaning in Christian Europe. Many baptismal fonts are created in the shape of a scallop shell, associating it with rebirth. Travel and pilgrimage. The scallop shell can be viewed as a metaphor, showing us that we can take many routes to get to one destination. This ancient motif can be seen as representing a journey through life itself. It represents the different routes pilgrims traveled from all over the world, all walking trails leading to one point in pilgrimage to the shrine of St. James in Spain. The scallop shell represents healing and cleansing. It represents beauty and love. And it represents abundance, growth, and strength. The scallop shell also represents a comfortable home and contentment, as well as a shield, protection, and self-reliance. It's my opinion that in their most basic forms, shells represent home and protection. They originally were the protective outer layer of sea creatures, and often they were the very homes that those creatures lived inside of. And here is my completed grimoire page.